Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 21st of June 2021 and the time now is 6:16 a.m. Well, today is a video review and our topic is talking about deepfake. So before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yeah, firstly, I think deepfake. When we talk about the deepfake for video, I think it is really incredible. It is uh, uh, for me, if you say a fake picture, then I think it is still okay. It is not difficult to do so. But when we talk about video, I think the difficulty must increase a lot. And uh, yeah, but somehow they managed to do so. Uh, to do the deep fake on video also. Yep. And then also at the end of the video it mentions about the solution which may be applied if deep fake really uh, becomes something common in the future. The firstly, it mentions the blockchain, and the second one, it mentioned that maybe we can use some software, which means that is also an artificial intelligence. So it's something like using AI fight to fight against AI. Yep. So uh, for this one, I think mm, I would like to talk about two perspective, two dimension of how deepfake can bring some uh, disadvantage to us. Firstly, is about the crime. Yeah, for this one, um, because they are able to make a video and then uh, so that I think maybe there are some possibility which crimes can be uh, they can make use of this um, to do crime. And then I think one of it could be they're trying to use some fake video and then uh, trying to uh, I mean the con trying to cheat people. They use this kind of fake video. Yeah, so I think this could be one possible way for them to do so. And then for other aspect regarding crime, I think if we talk about the video used to prove someone guilty or not guilty, to me, I think that's not a big problem. Yeah, because when it is a crime and then it goes to the court, and then they must have those uh, technology to identify whether the video is real or fake. Yeah, through the two ways I mentioned just now, the blockchain and then also AI with AI. Yeah, so for this part, I think it is not a big problem. And then second perspective, uh, this is about some misleading information. It could be some video which is spreading in, let's say, our social network, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, yeah, or maybe YouTube. So I think for this one, um, um, yeah, it also won't be a big problem, because I think when these deepfake video become a problem, and those those big channels like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, they must have the technology to identify real or fake video. Yeah, if somebody can do the deepfake, I think um so does the Facebook and YouTube. They are bigger organization. They must have uh more funds, so they must have better technology. So I think maybe they will intervene, and then maybe they make some requirement for the uploader. If they are trying to upload some video which is not the real video, maybe they use the deepfake technology. Maybe they need um, uh, to tell people that this is a fake video. Maybe they have to show it. Yeah, so that when people watch the video from YouTube, Facebook, they can know that this is not a real video. This is uh, using the deepfake technology. Yeah, so I think um, for here, I think uh, in overall, the disadvantage of deepfake is little. Is very little, and then human at that time, I think we will have the awareness, and then we know how to choose the channel to get the correct information. Um, yeah, maybe it's the minority of people. Yeah, some people they will maybe they will uh, be affected by some misleading information. Yeah, but for the majority, I think that will be okay. Yep. Yeah. So this is about the disadvantage of deepfake, I think. Yeah. So what are your thoughts, Eric?
Yeah. The first question is uh, can the public use this technology for free nowadays?
Um, uh, it mentioned in the video there is one, right, but that is not a very uh, uh, a very
Powerful
uh
one. I
sorry.
what you want to say?
Yeah, that I haven't tried it, but it mentioned that there is one which people can download it for free, the software.
Yeah,
Mm,
I know. But I'm not sure whether how many minutes you can I mean whether the apps restrict you.
mm,
Maybe they give you a 15-minute restrictions. For
yeah.
example, some other video editing apps, which is one of it I'm using is the CapCut. This is
Oh,
a good apps, but and it's free, and you can edit the video
yeah.
by just using your phone. But you can only do 15 minutes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, is there any like something like free apps, free technology, and no restrictions everybody can use?
Mm, yeah.
Mm. So if you know they restrict you to do like let's say 5 minutes
Mm,
or 3 minutes, then you can know less than a certain minutes videos you just don't believe us. Mm.
yep. Yep. So what if they can combine all those
Mm.
5-minute videos?
Yeah. So they combine together and they
Mm,
combine when for example they insert some sentence that's the speaker actually didn't say it.
Yeah.
But they insert some sentence and then let the speaker say it, right?
Yeah.
It also could be one of the reasons. Yeah. And then I would like to talk about the bright side of this video,
Yeah.
of this technology, deepfakes.
Mm.
And we know we not only can fake the video, we can also fake the voice,
Ah,
the
yeah.
audio, the
Yeah.
audio. And then, can you imagine if you are a YouTuber and
Mm.
then you are the video producer? Can you increase your video production?
Um, by using this deepfake.
Mm,
Yeah, I think definitely we can because uh they can take our voice, right? By
mm,
just we type some sentence. So maybe
mm,
YouTuber can hire some staff to type the things for him, and then he can upload a lot of videos which using his voice, and then maybe he can also uh, fake his face, right?
mm. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is what I want to say.
Mm.
So they can increase their video production. And
Mm.
YouTuber is something like they build their personal brand.
Yeah.
And then they kind of utilize this technology and then upload as more video as possible.
Mm.
And because of people like their personal brand and then they like to watch their video. So if you upload more video and then they like to and then your
Mm.
video views will increase.
Yeah.
So you can earn more money, something like that. And it
Yeah.
may reinforce because you you are an active uploader to YouTube, and then YouTube may share your video uh to more people.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. So this is one of the bright side. Okay.
Mm.
And the dark side you mentioned more than enough, so I don't repeat. And then but one of the point I actually don't understand, which is in the beginning of the conversation, and you
Mm.
say many people may use this deepfake technology and then they will upload a fake video, and then you say maybe the blockchain technology can solve this problem.
Mm.
Could you explain?
Um. Okay, for this one, actually, I also um not very clear how they function. But to me, I think it is something like blockchain. They use blockchain as a place to store the 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 real video, the first-hand video. It is a storage, and then maybe they can use this to check whether the video you are watching the uh, is from that place.
You mean from a certain uploader?
Um, uh, I'm also not very sure. Maybe there is some code for every chain, every blockchain, and then we can trace the origin of the video.
Uh, no, blockchain don't have these features.
Oh.
Yeah, and one of one more thing to mention is blockchain didn't store your video. And because
Mm.
the video size is too big, and if you want to store the video by using blockchain, it's not
Yeah.
feasible. And how blockchain work? They actually hash all the uh they actually hash all the thing you want to upload to the blockchain. For example, you can
Mm.
hash the whole movie, and you can
Okay.
hash the whole let's say the paper. Yeah, let's say the paper, maybe few hundred page, a PDF file, a
Mm.
book, a library. Mm. You can hash
Uh,
you can hash everything together.
what do you mean, hash? I don't know the.
Hash as hash. So it's something
Okay.
like you encrypt something. Yeah. Do you know what's encrypt?
Um, also don't know.
Okay, encrypt is something like, mm, let's say your password. You
Mm.
type your password is, let's say 12345, and then you
Mm.
type in the bank portal on
Yeah.
or everywhere. When the website, the portal asks you to key in your password, and then
Mm.
after you key in, and then you can see a black dot.
Mm.
You can see a black dot, right? And then
Yeah.
you can't see your password. You can't see
Mm.
the password. You
Yeah.
just enter. Yeah. And then if you try to copy the black dot, and then you try to paste to to anywhere else,
Mm.
and you get the origin. Can you get the original password?
I think no.
Yeah, you can't.
Mm.
Mm. So that means, if let's say you forget your password, and
Yeah.
then, or maybe you just log out, and then, but but the portal, you choose an option which is
Mm.
remember me, and
Yeah.
then they still have your username and password
Mm.
uh on the cell, but you try to copy the password, and then you try to paste to anywhere else, and then you try to see what is your password, because you forget your password. You want to remind your password, but you can't do that by using this method. This is one of a way to encrypt something.
Oh, okay.
Another way is, can you imagine, if you whatever number you type, let's say 12345, I
Mm.
will turn this 12345 into a certain length of text. Let's say maybe 256 text, or maybe 128, or maybe, like, whatever text, but I will
Mm.
make it into a fixed length.
Oh.
Yeah. Whatever number whatever your input,
Mm.
no matter what's your input, no matter what's the length of the input, what is the amount of the input, maybe it's a large number, maybe it's a small number, maybe it's
Mm.
text, maybe it's a symbol. No matter what you give me, no matter what the input is, it will convert into a certain length of text.
Mm.
Yeah. So if if you change a little bit, let's say you just change the sequence, or maybe change the capital,
Yeah.
mm, from small capital change to uh, large capital, and then the whole result, the whole output will also change. Mm, and this is only one way. You can use your input to get the output, but you cannot use the output to get back your input. They have some
Oh.
uh, mathematic treatment behind it.
Mm.
Mm, yeah. So it's something like the encryption. So the hash is one of the way to encrypt something.
Okay.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say this is a whole movie, no matter
Mm.
how long your text, because even though this is a movie, but
Yeah.
at the end, if you break down everything, this is the combination. This is a combination of zero and ones, right? It's a
Mm.
computer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's computer language. Computer can only read zero and one. Mm. And if you break down the whole movie into the zero and one, and then it become a very, very large number, of very large uh, documents or
Mm.
text. And then you turn it into the hash. You hash it.
Yeah.
You use the hash function, and then it become the output of the hash functions will be will be a certain range. will be certain length of text.
Mm.
Yeah. So let's say the whole movie could be more than million character.
Yeah.
And it turns into like let's say you use SHA 256, and then it will turn to 256 length text. Yeah, length of text. Yeah. So no matter how large the number is, how large the input is, it will turn into a fixed length of the output, and then you cannot use the output trace back to the input. And then the first reason is this is to secure your information.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can prove you got the thing. For example, I ask you to prove whether this is the movie, or whether this hash function, so the output is same as the input. You can trace, you can track by you. If you have the input, if you know what's the input number, if you have the original movie, or if you have the original library, digital library, without changing the sequence, changing the book, yeah, everything remain unchanged, and then you can use the input, and then to test, to plug in, and then you try to calculate the hash function once again, and then it will give you the same hash function as the output that you that you upload on the blockchain. So that means you didn't change anything, and then this thing is the hash, the output is exactly the same. So that means you can prove that you have the thing, and this hash is, this output is equal to the input.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
And then why do you want to do that? Because they cannot upload the whole movie to the blockchain. The size is too big.
Yep.
Maybe a few gigabytes. But if you turns into a hash, you use the, let's say you use a hash SHA 256, and then maybe it's just a few bytes. Yeah, it's just a few bytes. From a gigabyte to a byte. Can you imagine? Yeah, you can compress the data size.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can only upload the hash to the blockchain, and then everyone keep the information, and then the blockchain only the blockchain solve some problem. The first is the verification. Yeah, it can verify something without any trust of the party by using this kind of way.
Yeah.
So it can reduce the verification cost. And then when you say how do you prove this thing, and then they just give you the input, they prove you they have the input, and then they don't have to show you the input. They just need to let you see, I can generate the output. I can generate the same output as you saw in the blockchain. Then that means I have the input.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the way. And but you can't solve some problem which you mentioned here. You say you want to upload the movie onto the blockchain, no matter it's a hash, no matter is it by a hash function, or no matter is it by the whole movie. And then after upload, why people cannot upload another hash function to that, or another movie to that? How can the blockchain tell you this is a fake video, or this is a genius video? And then the blockchain cannot tell you which video. Okay, the blockchain can tell you which video have uploaded at the first. So the blockchain can tell you the sequence, but they cannot tell you which one is fake. And then how can you ensure the first upload is not the fake one? This is something blockchain cannot solve. Yeah. And then can you imagine we have so much video? Yeah. And blockchain is decentralized solutions, okay, and then it actually sacrificed the efficiency. And then nowadays only centralized organization, the central authorities, for example, like the YouTube, Google, Microsoft, and all these kind of large organization are able to store so much video. And then if you want to, if no matter you want to upload the whole video to the blockchain, or no matter you hash everything to a blockchain, hash each of the thing, and then upload that based on the timestamp, based on the times. No matter what you do, and then this is a this is a burden to the blockchain, because in the blockchain, every user of the blockchain need to store the sorry, not every user, but every node need to store the information. So you can imagine the blockchain is the distributed ledger. And then why the blockchain called the blockchain is because it didn't trust the party, and then everyone need to store the information. And if only one's node in the blockchain, then that means the blockchain failed, because this is not a decentralized solution anymore. It becomes a centralized solutions. Or maybe only few nodes are able to store the information. Or for example, maybe you are not able to store because you don't have so much money to buy the disk, to buy like the disk, and then to store the information in your computer or in your hard disk. And then you cannot keep up with the upload with the latest video they upload, because you need to keep upgrade your hardware in order to cope with the supply of video. And then this is too costly to normal user. So that means you won't keep the you won't run the node to verify whether there is double spend. So that means initially there's a genius video, but there's some people try to change the genius video, try to change it to the fake one. Let's say, yeah. And then how can you verify that? You cannot verify. You can only trust other people. You can only trust other people's nodes if you don't try to run your own node and then verify by your own. You can only trust other people who run the node. But if there is only few people who run the nodes, how can you trust this system? So, and also by doing this way, it sacrifices the efficiency. Yeah, and blockchain cannot solve all the problem. Blockchain cannot solve everything. Yeah. Blockchain can only solve a certain thing. And I think this deepfake is one of the things blockchain cannot solve. Maybe in future can't. But within 5 years or 10 years or maybe 20 years, it's not possible. Totally possible. Because another thing is you cannot prove the identity. Blockchain need an identity. And you cannot prove whether whether the identity is a fake identity or whether it is a genius identity. So I miss whether it is a genius video or whether this is a fake video, because to a database, everything you input is something is something is something it's the same thing. No matter what you upload, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Mm.
And then what you need to do is you need an AI to filter whether it is a genius video or whether it is a fake video. So after AI done their job and
Yeah.
then confirm it is a genius video, so it can let the video go to the blockchain. And this is how if you use the blockchain to solve the problem.
Mm. Yeah.
And
So
then
using.
blockchain cannot control the input.
Mm. Yeah.
And then if you want to do that, and then by using blockchain, it is not feasible, because you can have the central authorities, organization, a company who run the business for that, who have the strong AI to detect the video. And if there is any disputes, and then you hire the company as an agent, as a third
Mm.
party, and then they help you see, yeah, whether this video is fake one, whether it is genius one. And actually nowadays we can have some clue to know whether the video is original video or not. We can look at the times. For example,
Yeah.
look at the video. Look at the video. Maybe the video you film, and you can see the date. You can see the time there. And you can see, and also you can see, let's say like something like the frame per second. Yeah. Frame per second, FPS, and also some other quality measurements. Yeah. But the most important things is the time. Okay, and let's say you upload the video to the YouTube, or maybe you just email the video to yourself.
Mm.
Yeah, by using Gmail or maybe Yahoo. You email the video to yourself, and then you have a proof. You have a proof. Or maybe you upload to Facebook, but you change the public, or change the friend to private. You can change the setting, right?
Yeah.
You post something and then only you can saw, and other people cannot saw. Yeah, and then you can upload your video, and then so there's a time there. So
Yep.
if other people upload their video and this is not the original video,
Yeah.
it's
So
not
you means
original video,
the
so yeah,
first the first one, the earliest one, should
should be
be
the
the.
original one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, should be the original one, so that you can prove you have the original video. This is how they deal with the copyright. Mm. Let's say you download the video, you download other people's video, and then you upload in other platforms. This is how they deal with this copyright. And
Yeah.
then, and also as well as the digital, what is it called, digital right management, DRM. This is how this work. Yeah. And then when you do this, and then you require other people also do this. If they cannot prove an earlier date of the video that they filmed, then that means this is a downloaded video. This is not the original video.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in this case, we cannot prove whether the fake video, by using the deepfake technology and also some audio technology, we cannot do by using just simple methods. Because this is not the same video, Yeah, they are not the same video. Or maybe if you insert some sentence into the video, or will change a little bit,
Yeah.
it still can be proved because you have the original video to prove that you didn't say the sentence.
Yeah.
In this case, you can prove. But maybe because yeah yeah uh, maybe you can say, yeah, because even though it's an original video, but you can do editing, right?
Yep.
You can do editing. You can cut the sentence you have said and then remove that one. But the date and then the time you upload still matter. Because
Yeah.
if the counterparty they cannot provide the original, quote unquote, original video, so the video which include the sentence and then the date is before the video of yours, so that means their video is not original one. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is how the DRM work, digital right management.
Mm.
And then I think the only feasible way for us to do is we definitely need AI. We definitely need AI to solve this. No matter whether you want to upload to blockchain or not, it doesn't
Mm.
matter. Really, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. It could also be another situation which let's say they create a fake video um uh and then which you we don't actually have the original one, which the whole thing is a fake one.
Yeah.
So in that case, we couldn't say the earliest is the original.
And then the blockchain also cannot tell you.
Mm. Yeah, and then suddenly an idea comes into my mind, which is also I think is something good and is a bright side to us, which yeah, with this technology, I think they can also use it in the movie, which they don't really need to use the real actors
Mm,
so much, right?
yeah. And they can imitate the emotions because
Mm.
we know the emotion of the actor matter. I mean the face posture
Yeah.
of the actors matter. But if they use the AI, if the movie is, let's say there are some there are some there are some scenes, there are some screen which is use AI to do,
Mm.
and then even though human cannot distinguish, but human still can feel it, right?
You mean to feel it is fake?
To feel the emotion behind. You cannot feel the emotion. You cannot feel the emotion if this is fake.
Um, I am not sure.
Because there are some uh something not natural. Mm, the
Mm.
face and then
Yeah,
the posture,
yeah, it
maybe
could
the
be.
voice, and then the alignment between the mouth uh motions movements, and then the voice is not aligned, and then maybe they do a certain strength posture on their face, and then it didn't align what he want to say.
Mm.
mm,
Yeah, yeah,
or
got it.
what the thing they are saying. Yeah, so human can feel that. Human can feel that.
Mm.
Yeah, even though you cannot tell which one is real, which one is fake, but human can feel that. And then if human don't have the strong emotion, and then they don't like the video, they don't like the movie.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, agree. Yep. So I think I have finished my sharing.
Yeah, I also don't have anything want to add in.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, that's all for our today conversations. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think of our conversations. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocabulary mistake that we make, please also comment to let us know, because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.